Yeah. If you would, though, go click primary scene for me after the intro. Good for Fun Golf TV. I am Lee. We are back tonight for the Whisper Rock lower course. If you're with us last night, we played the upper course of Whisper Rock. Lower course tonight, letting you see both the courses for this resort outside of Scottsdale, I believe. If you'll notice, no TK tonight. TK and Morgan took a couple extra days in Kansas to spend with family there. Should be headed back tomorrow, so TK should be back for the stream Friday night. We are going to start working him in some fashion to swing. He's been cleared by the doctor to start hitting balls again. So, not sure what that looks like yet, but we'll figure that out once he gets back. But as always, normal fairways, normal greens, calm winds. I'm running Stimp 11 because that's what I play in the SGT tours all the time, and I'm kind of used to that speed. Normally we do Stimp 10. And we are doing the third tee boxes up, which in this one are the red tees at 6,500 yards. Course plays at 2,300 feet of elevation, so just a little bit of elevation, not much change, honestly, for most clubs. But anyhow, thank you for joining us tonight. Let's see how we do on the lower course. All right. Par 4 first, 412 yards. I have not seen the lower course before. Never played it, so it'll be kind of a learning experience. I was talking last night when I was playing the upper course. Very much reminds me of courses I have played in the Phoenix area. Just kind of ribbons of green out in the middle of the desert. See if we can get off the tee box. Got off the tee box very well last night, and everything else was poor, but we'll see how it goes tonight. Hung that one out to the right. I felt that. Sandy is mic'd up tonight, helping me with chat. So you'll hear her talking. All right, well, we're going to try to hide objects, see if we can at least see our golf ball here. Okay, 179, up to it.
DW saying hello.
Hey, DW.
Hey, DW, we don't appreciate your cold weather down this way.
The cold weather slip all the way south here. 168 yards. I'm going to assume this waist area is going to take 20%. I'll at least play it that way here early and see what I get. So that's a right at a 200-yard shot here. So I'm going to try my 5-wood.
Is that better, Josh?
What are we getting? Some mic issues?
You said it's a tad blurry.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Josh. See if we can get a 5-wood up there. And hit the 5-wood thin and to the left. Probably was the right club if I'd have got it online. All right, 37 yards coming out of the sand. Slight right to left lie. See if we can get a lob wedge up there.
Hey, Brandon, good evening.
A little short of what I wanted.
Thank you for the follow, Fire Helmet Shields.
Yeah, thanks everybody for being on. We appreciate all the follows. Love seeing Brandon, DW, a bunch of our regular folks on.
Josh.
We appreciate it. Josh, yeah. All right. 4 par. Going uphill, right to left from 21 feet. About right there.
Hey, TK.
Didn't take much of the break at all. Bogey to start out. Got the Monday night game on off screen here, watching Rams and Falcons. Getting down to the end of the NFL season here.
Brandon says he thinks it's cold everywhere with the vortex.
Yeah, I think it's just colder than normal now. The good news here is we're going to bounce right back here in the next couple of days, and looks like it's going to get back up in at least to the upper 60s. Or mid 60s, I should say. All right, par 3 second. 202 back to it. 190 to the center of the green. We're going to try that new 5-wood again. I bought it kind of for shots like this. Oh, and I topped it. Completely topped it. Didn't even read it. Yikes.
Lucky.
Trying to swing easy and smooth on it, and I just went right over the top of the ball. Try it again.
It's a good mulligan, or it looks. Brandon said they're not expecting it to warm up. They're expecting more snow up there in Buffalo.
Sure, this time of the year, it's just a foregone conclusion up where you're at, Brandon.
TK said, free mulligan.
Yeah, exactly, TK. Good to see you on. Monster putt. This is the kind of putts I leave TK. 63.5 feet. Uphill. A lot of right to left.
Whoa. Oh, God.
Oh, come on. Boy. It always managed to avoid the circle.
Mm-hmm.
No one will ever convince me that GS Pro does not do that intentionally. All right, uphill. Right to left. 5'8". We're going just outside, just on the right, or right edge. There we go. Got it in for par. I par 200-yard par 3. I'm pretty happy. Those are holes that are just designed for me to lose strokes on. All right, our first of the 4 par 5s here. 503 yards. We'll do a flyover.
TCC says He thinks they went from 63 degrees to 18 degrees in 12 hours.
Where was that at?
I'm not sure. TCC, where are you from?
We went from about 80 to 40 overnight.
Northeast Indiana.
Oh, yeah, there. I'm sure that cooled off quickly.
We're just north of Austin, Texas, and that wind last night was something.
Oh, it was howling. Okay, we're gonna take that landing area here. Fairway gets really thin up there.
Irving Santiago said it went from 76 to 32 in Alabama.
That's
just gusting today.
Yeah, that kind of sounds roughly what we had down here in Texas, Irving. All right. Well, I hope I don't ricochet it right off these rocks in front of me. That's just, it's just something that I'm definitely going to be thinking about. .216 to the front of the green. I'm going to go 5-wood again. And peeled it off to the right just a little bit.
Not bad. Missed the rocks.
I missed the rocks. That's a good thing. All right, 25 yards chipping on here.
DW said it was 13 degrees at 6:45 this morning when he took the dogs out. Yuck.
25 yards. It's above us a couple. Sit down. All right, birdie opportunity here. Seven feet one, downhill, just moving slightly left to right. We're just going to put it on the left edge.
Irving said sometimes he misses living in Florida.
Oh, I bet,
sometimes.
Irving. Yeah, that's so we lived in Topeka, Kansas for 27 years. Grew up in the Midwest, both of us, just dealt with all that cold weather. So 2020, we moved out to South Carolina, out on the western side of South Carolina on a lake, just for that purpose, get away from the extreme cold. Loved it. Still have our house there, but moved down here north of Austin. And yeah, definitely warm weather spots for me from now on.
Ben.
All right, we did get a birdie there, back to even.
Woohoo.
Yeah, without TK, the birdie dance just doesn't seem right. I don't know. We're on to the fourth, 291-yard par 4.
Ben Kavista said it's 3 degrees, feels like -17 in Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where you're at in Minnesota. We've got a ton of family down in Marshall. And it's just such a horribly cold place to be. I'm like...
Brandon, DW, and TCC are missing the birdie light, the caw.
Oh, sorry. sorry. All right, on this one, I'm going to try to get it up there around the green. We'll see what I can get out of this.
Irving has a brother in Hutto, Texas.
Well, I just got into the rough up there.
Nope, TK, he's not doing the birdie light without you.
It just wouldn't feel right, TK.
Ben's in Rochester, Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
Pat Hogan's asking, how tall are you?
So I'm like 6'2". I used to be taller, but the older I get, I keep getting shorter. I'm 6'2". I got very long legs and kind of a short torso, and so it always looks like I'm hunched way over. I don't feel that I am, but I know it looks that way. All right. Wanting to fly this, I want to land at about 35, so I think coming out of the rough, this needs to be about a 40-yard raw, hopefully. Yep, that was dead on. I got a 40.7 raw carry.
User 6977, this is the Square Golf Launch Monitor using GS Pro.
Yep. If anybody ever has questions on what we're using, you can go out to our pinned profile. On our profile, there's a pinned video where TK and I walk through everything we bought, where we got it, how much it cost. All right, left to right from 5 feet 5 for birdie.
Woo, another birdie. Still missing the dance.
Back-to-back birdies. I got to bank those. I'm sure, as everyone knows that watches, at some point my swing will blow up on me here.
Ben is asking, do you think it's pretty accurate? He's been thinking about getting one.
Yeah, I do. I don't know. It's very accurate. So you always want that comparison to real world golf versus simulator. Driver, woods, irons. It's pretty much spot on for what both TK and I do, both indoors and outdoors. The part that's hard to really pin down is the chipping and putting. That just doesn't translate very well because the outdoor elements and the ground play such a big part in that. But for overall, the hitting, yeah, I think it's pretty accurate. Now, if you've never used one before, it takes some time to get used to hitting. You will think everything's short. Give it a month, get used to hitting indoors before you freak out over numbers. And make sure you're using good golf balls, things like that. So, but yeah, it's an accurate device.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Par 4 fifth, 396.
Brandon said, nice bird.
Thank you. Thank you. Is there a bad birdie? I mean, honestly.
Ben's asking if there's many misreads.
No. Yeah, the only time this thing misreads is when I top it so bad that it just doesn't pick up the ball. The ball stays too low too quickly. We use the Open API connector with the Square. And the reason that's important from the misreads perspective, when the official connector came out for GS Pro, we got probably 3 to 4 misreads per hole where it just wouldn't read the ball. So we switch back to the Open API connector. We run it in calculate mode. We run club stickers on all of our clubs so we get spin axis. But yeah, it's a solid device. We really like it. Now that said, I probably will upgrade at some point to an overhead just because I want to get it up out of the way off the floor. I pulled that one.
Par 72, this is a Square Golf Launch Monitor using GS Pro.
Pulled the heck out of that one. I think we just got to take our medicine and get back in the fairway with that bush right in front of us. We're just going to try to hit a 9-iron out of here, get back to the fairway. And we got into the rough.
Brandon's asking, if you get an overhead, will you continue to use GS Pro?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I know, like, some of the launch monitors have their own proprietary stuff also, but there's just no way they have the volume of content that you can get on GS Pro. So yeah, I would assume we will continue to use GS Pro regardless. All right, 92 yards here, just out of the rough.
Ben said he's been using the OptiShot
Yeah.
2 for years, and now they don't support it anymore.
Oh, good grief. Yeah. I mean, that's a real thing to consider with any of these. So it's going to be just about just shy of 100-yard shot here. Yourselves a chance to save par. Appreciate all the questions. Keep them coming. If you have any really in-depth questions and want to just DM us, that's fine as well. All right, we're downhill, left to right, 14 feet 2. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be a tough downhill putt. Not a ton of downhill, but yeah.
TCC said, don't overlook the Unicore Mini or Mini Lite. He loves his Mini Lite.
Yeah, I know they're nice devices. I was thinking so when I talk about overheads, I was thinking like the IXO or one of those from Unicore as well. I just don't want to ground. If I change out of the Square, I don't want another floor-based camera device. I want an overhead. We almost were going to get an overhead to start, and then we're like, you know what, for the price point, let's get the Square, see how well we like it and how much we enjoy playing indoors first before we make a bigger investment. All right, we bogeyed that to go back to even. Par 4-6, 361. They got a decent aim point out there for us. Like the Falcons are up on the Rams. I mean, I know the Rams are like resting Devontae Adams and stuff like that, but I figured they would probably take control of this one early. Wow, I pulled the heck out of that one too. That's 2 in a row that I've just pulled crazy.
Kick the cactus. User 6977 is asking, is this for 100% home entertainment?
Not sure what you mean by 100% home entertainment. It does not work outside because of natural lighting, if that's what you're asking about. It is just in the garage. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly which question you're asking there.
TK asks if you miss him putting.
Well, yeah, I just miss having TK around to help. It's nice. It takes all the pressure off me if I ain't got to putt my own crap. All right, 130 yards. We're going to lose, I'm expecting 20% out of this. So let's say this is a 155 shot back to it. I'm going to hit a 7-iron. Yeah, it didn't take quite as much off as I thought it would. All right, we're going to hide objects here.
PCC said TK needs to send you over to the putt-putt course in Michigan that he did.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I was out of town, but I was watching. That was a pretty cool putt-putt. All right, 15 yards, coming out of the rough, right to left. Yeah, got too much on it. 21 footer for par. Or rather a 20 footer, I guess. Lots of left to right. Pretty flat, if it not just a touch uphill to start, maybe. Didn't give it enough pace. Bogey, bogey, bogey. So it went birdie, birdie, bogey, bogey.
TCC said he played the putt-putt course along with TK, and he said horrible.
Yeah, that putt-putt course, that looked tough. That one looked tough. All right, so we're on to the par 3 7th. Front nine is flying by, it looks like. 201 yards. Bring it up and take a look at it. We're just going to aim into the front there, 193. Five wood again. If you guys are watching and enjoying it, please click that follow button. Look for us on all the other platforms as well. We got a ton of on-demand content out there for you that you can find. Just look for For Fun Golf TV. Oh, I popped it up. Just skied it. Went right underneath the ball. Got a nice cart path. Wow. I did one last night with the 5 wood, I'm pretty sure. No, it was a 3 wood. I hit it low and it hit off the bottom of the enclosure. And basically, I just kind of ducked. Otherwise, it would have squared me right in the forehead.
CJ, thank you for the follow.
All right, 131 off of concrete. We're going to hit a 9. Left to right lie, left to right on the green. I'm thinking I'm just going to chip with the 9-iron. Kind of put it up on its toe and use it like a putter from 42 feet.
I think Josh is still talking about off the cart path. He said that never ends well. He broke his 5-iron doing it.
Yeah, yeah, that's the nice thing about doing it on a simulator. I don't damage my clubs. Yeah, I would have been taking my free drop off the cart path there for sure. All right, 6 footer for par, or excuse me, for bogey.
TCC says, get it? Squared me in the forehead. Playing on the square.
It's easy to do, man. And we've got all kinds of padding on ours, and it's still, they fire back at you. All right, 6 feet, uphill, right to left.
Josh said his buddy wouldn't give it to him. The free drop off the cart path.
Well, that's a golf rule. They ain't a buddy rule. You get free drops off of cart path.
Yeah.
That ain't a buddy rule. That's just golf. All right, par 5, 8, 533 yards. Do the flyover.
He said we had money on the hole.
Well, that's all the more reasons for you to use the rules of golf.
That's funny.
See if I can hit a drive without pulling the thing. My hands get fast and my body doesn't rotate. I pull it. Pulled that one too. I get tired of playing every second shot out of this sand. All right, it gives us a mile up to the green. We're just going to try to hit a 3-wood up here towards the end of our fairway.
Josh said you're right about the rules, but there might have been a little too much alcohol in it.
Yeah, I popped that up, but if it doesn't land in a bunker, it ought to be fine. Well, now, if there's a little bit of alcohol involved, sometimes that does blur what the rules are. I'm at 156 up to it. I'm just going to aim to the middle of the green, playing a 7-iron. And I pulled the 7. It may fade back around, but I pulled it. It's probably going to be long. Here for the par. 20 yards. Downhill. I got a 3-degree left to right lie. Looks to be going left to right on the green as well. Save the par.
Darren said construction on the garage sim starts tomorrow or Wednesday.
Nice. Darren, you said?
Yeah.
Nice, Darren. Congratulations. Good time of the year to do it. Not much going on at work for most folks usually. All right, the par 4 9th hole. .370 yards. All I want to do is hit a fairway to close out this 9. Don't forget, after this 9, we'll do a quick closeout of it. Then I'll launch the back 9. Kind of weird on the live stream, but it helps a lot when we're editing videos to post on demand. And so that I don't pull it, I then fade it over all the way off the fairway the other direction. So I gave this 20% out of the sand last time, and it didn't seem to quite be that much. So I don't think I'm going to give it quite as much this time in my calculations.
Bryson is asking if you have any tips for fixing a slice.
Oh, I am not the guy to ask for golf swing tips. I'll say that. What I would always suggest to everybody is take the hit, go get 2 or 3 lessons from a teaching pro on grip and stance, because that's where your slice starts. Grip, stance, and then your swing. Get those stuff down right. So for me, I will get out of sorts and start spraying the driver everywhere, and then I will look at the video, and my stance will be so screwed up. I'm surprised I was even able to hit it, right? So that's my recommendation. All right, I think I'm going to play this as a 7-iron. I don't think I'm going to lose the full 20% coming out of here. We'll see. Hit line. Right club, right swing, or right distance, just offline. I think we're going to do that putting with a 9-iron thing here. Let me just check the heat map real quick. So we're going back up into the hill just a little bit, right to left, 12 yards. Yeah, I had to hit it hard. I was afraid if I hit it short, it was coming back at me, that it would just stop right there on the fringe. So I hit it a little bit hard, risking hitting it by the hole. All right, we are +2 here with a par putt on the 9th. We are downhill. Left to right the whole way from 22 feet.
Oh.
Killed that. Holy cow. I didn't think I hit it that hard, but man, it took off. So now we got a bogey putt. Back up the hill from 14 feet. Double bogey. Hate finishing the front with a double bogey. Okay. That's the front 9 in the books here at Whisper Rock, the lower course. Played the upper course last night, loved it. Lower course looks very similar. Looks like a lot of courses that I've played in the Phoenix area. This is in Scottsdale. +4 here, making the turn. Just took a double bogey there. Not getting off the tee very well, so I've got to try to clean that up here on the back 9. But appreciate everybody watching. Again, we stream live Sunday nights, Monday nights, Friday nights at 7:30 Central. Join us. Look for For Fun Golf TV out on all your content platforms. We have a ton of content out there for you. Appreciate you all watching. We're going to go ahead and go straight to the back 9 now. Normally TK introduces the back 9s, but he ain't here, so I'm doing that myself as well. So back 9, lower course at Whisper Rock. Really a cool course, enjoying it. So hopefully we can hold on. I'm always trying just to stay under 80, +4 making the turn. So we've got a chance, but definitely got to play some better golf down the back nine to do it. So thank you all for watching. Let's get on to the back nine. Number 10, par 4, 423 yards. We're just going to leave the aim point that they have out there. All right, let's see if we can clean up the driver and hopefully hit something.
Off the bush.
Yeah, just barely got it with the bottom of the club, I think. That's the way my golf game goes. Just chasing it one direction or the other all the time. All right, 228 to the pin. We're going to aim right there in front. And we're going to try to hit a 3-wood, see if we can get one up there by it.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we're going to hide objects. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. We run an offset, so to hide objects with GS Pro, you've got to turn off your offset and then turn it back on each time. There we go. Must have been a tree right in front of me. 14 yards here. Right to left lie, right to left on the green.
Brandon said, nice out.
Oh, thank you, sir. Always feels good when they kind of do what you want them to do. Yeah. All right, 4 par, 27 feet. Left to right. Maybe a touch of movement uphill, but left to right. Bogey.
Well,
Again, it's the driver that's killing us. Par 5, 11. Let's do that flyover. Believe this said 509 yards, something like that.
PK says he can't wait to play and swing with you this week.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to take our time working you back in. I don't want you getting hurt again right away or anything, but I'm looking forward to it as well. Let's see if we can hit a driver. to the 261. You're from reality. I can't hit a 3-wood out of the bunker in real life would be my guess. I think I can here.
It appeared you did. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
the side of a rock.
Active.
Yikes. Ooh. Wow. All right, well, we're going to jigs again. See if we can see the green. All right, we got 36 yards. Got a bush right in front of us. A tree guarding that bunker. I am just a little bit left. I haven't decided yet exactly what I'm hitting.
Josh is saying the rock couldn't have helped you out any, huh?
Yeah, I saw the rock there as it was coming down. I thought, boy, if it hits right on top of one of those and shoots forward, that'd be nice. And it hit right against the side of it and just took off. Trying to decide what I need to hit here. I think I'm going to hit a pitching wedge. Play it back in my stance a little bit, try to keep it low. I've got to carry through this bush across the bunker. So I got to carry it almost 30 yards.
Brandon asked, do you have to take down any part of the sim to use the garage, or do you keep it as is?
We just keep it as is. We do not use the garage at all.
Not for
We've got a third bay back here behind us that we use for a bunch of storage, and back to my right, there's curtains up here. Back to my right is a refrigerator, deep freeze, utilities, and more storage. Okay, well, that ricocheted around in the tree. Did not get out as I was hoping.
Probably not the ideal scenario in Buffalo.
Yeah, again, we're in Texas. Other than maybe hail, you're not really worried about having your car outside much. Oh, wow, I got way too much on that. Huh.
Wayne is asking, do you use a control box or keyboard to toggle your options?
So I do both. I've got a button box, but there's some controls that aren't on the box. The one I have only has 18 buttons. So I use the keyboard also for certain things. But yeah, I got from Club Keyboard. I got their SimCaddy one. 12 yards uphill. And I duffed it. Wow, this par 5's turning into a train wreck here.
Maybe you need to be willing to do the birdie dance. Get you some good luck.
We're long past the birdie dance on this hole.
I know.
I'm going to put this on from 20 feet, going right to left, uphill.
Got it, at least.
A double bogey. +7. Yeah, we're about to see 80 in the rearview mirror here if I don't turn something around. All right, par 3, 12th, 146. It's going to be an 8-iron. And we hung it out to the right. Trying to hit it hard, just get over the top, outside in, however you want to say it. Mm. 25 yards coming out of the sand. Wow, that didn't go anywhere. 18.5 feet for par. After we get done with 18, we'll close it out, and then I will reset, and we'll go to number 17 at Sawgrass, where I'll do a hole-in-one challenge, where I'll take 10 strokes at the hole-in-one. Last night, I scared the hole several times. You just never know what you're going to get with that hole-in-one challenge, at least with my swing.
Tim's asking if you had to pick one, Carter or Harper.
I don't have to pick. I get both. Those are my grandkids. I get both those. All right, 18'7". Left to right. Ah, dang it. Stop. I barely hit that 8 feet in the sim, and it has now gone
Wowza.
35 feet. I don't know. Wow, that went 50 feet. Of course, it hit downhill here once it got past the hole, but the fact that it went that far past the hole for as hard as I hit it, I'm kind of surprised. We're going to go just a touch right, 30 feet back uphill. And the uphill just absolutely eats it up. Hill right to left, just over 11 feet. Wow.
Wow, that was a hard uphill.
That's terrible. All right, the only important shot in golf is the next shot. So let's see if we can get a good shot on the next one. Par 4, 13th. Yeah, we've got an aim point just out in the middle. Should be fine. It's only going to matter if we can hit it. Pulled that. Last night, I don't think I missed a drive. I was just hitting everything flush. Tonight, I can't hardly make contact. Stop and get a drink here. All right. 133 yards. Play 126 for an aim point. Coming out of here, we're going to lose, let's say between 10 and around 15%, let's say. So that's going to be 18 yards. So that makes that about 134, 135. Let's try to hit a 9-iron. Thirty-three raw when I was wanting 135. If I'd have got my 135, that would have been a pretty decent shot. Big right to left lie. Wow. Do that like putting motion with a 9-iron. And sometimes, I mean, you're only swinging it so hard, you kind of can tell how it feels. Sometimes those will come out and go nowhere out of the rough. That one like launched out of the rough. It's hard to figure out how to be consistent. And that is one of my complaints around the green and with the putting in GS Pro is, from my experience, consistency in what the various reads and lies do just isn't there. So 33 feet, right to left, uphill.
Well, it didn't break at all.
Yeah, that one had all, Sandy commented that one has all kinds of right to left, all the way up through there. Didn't break at all. Stayed on the exact line I hit it on. And that's that's the kind of inconsistent stuff. I'm just like, I don't know what to say or do about it. All right, par 4 14th, 409 yards. Another opportunity to try to hit a drive straight. Well, I finally hit a drive straight. Maybe there'll be some muscle memory now, and I can remember how to do that next time. Okay. $153 to the pin. Say 147 to our landing spot. I'm going to hit a 7. Try to not have to kill an 8 here. And pushed it out to the right. In the sand. Right to left lie here. We're uphill. Can't really tell movement on the green. $25% off that one did. I I don't know how to account for that. All right, should be uphill, right to left, not a ton. We're just going to aim it out there just right of the hole, 32 feet.
Oh. Oh. Cheated.
Feet. Where's my mouse? There it is. We're going to put it just on the left side of the cup. Another bogey. We are just lighting up the bogeys here. 12 over now, going to 15. 15th, par 4, 367. Fine.
Came back to get you.
Tried to come back and hit me. All right, found another fairway. Let's see if we can hit a green for a change. 126 yards.
Josh Holmes yelled 4.
Yeah, so did I. We're going to try this to hit a kind of an easy 9-iron. Oh, bulleted that one.
Oh, that got lost in the third car garage.
I hit that real thin. That ball's gone. That ball's over in the third car garage now. Good thing I got a whole bunch of golf balls, huh? Left to right lie, left to right green.
Almost an ankle buster.
Yeah. It came back fast enough. I didn't have time to move. And a no read. So that was somebody asked earlier about do you get misreads? It doesn't misread, but I like sculled that chip I tried, and it didn't read that. So in for par.
There you go.
Finally stopped the bogey train. 16th, par 4, 421 yards. What's the score? So we're going to halftime. 21-0 Falcons. That's kind of surprising. I haven't paid attention. Is the one seed in the NFC already wrapped up? Do the Rams have it, or? And I pulled that one too. That's frustrating. Frustrating.
Wayne is saying it was Saturday night between the Seahawks and 49ers.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. 198 up 5. Coming out of this stuff. I'm going to try a 3-wood. See if I can get it up there.
Oh, the cactus stopped
What?
it. That's a sturdy cactus.
That is a strong cactus. I don't know if you guys can see it on stream. How far? That cactus was what? 12 yards in front of me. And I smoked a 3-wood, and cactus just said, I mean, like the Dikembe Mutombo, no.
Yeah. Nick Johnson's asking, what did the setup cost and from where?
Setup costs about $4,700 for everything you see, and I just kind of put it together myself. So the enclosure and the screen, that is a one-piece unit. That's a Go Sports 12x9 enclosure that I got off Amazon. Everything else is kind of pieced together with stuff I built or we bought separately. So I guess, okay, Mr. Cactus, I'll leave you alone. I'm going to...
Nick, we do have a pinned post in our profile that you can go and we show everything we got and where we got it from.
Yeah. Check that out after the live stream, that pinned post that TK and I did.
DW said that was crazy on the cactus.
So I just did it again.
Cactus said, not in my house. That is, it's like it's got a...
It's like there's a hitbox around it or something, maybe. What's going on here? So I'm aiming right of the cactus. I don't know how far right of the cactus I need to go to be safe. When I say hitbox, if any of you play any shooter games, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say a hitbox. Well, there I got one past the cactus. Just had to hit a 9-iron, just get out somewhere. That's frustrating. $127 to the pin. I'm just going to go to the middle of the green here. And did not get enough of it. $56 feet. Uphill, left to right, the whole way.
Go, go, go. Oh, missed it.
8.5 feet, left to right, uphill.
Oh,
Well, after all the cactus crap, I'm not surprised by that. 17th, par 3, 149 yards. We're just going to hit a 7-iron. See if we can get something over there.
there you go.
A little bit. Downhill, 14 feet. I don't know. Just going to leave it straight. Got the slightest right to left at the start, slightest left to right down there.
Oh,
Oh, and it just keeps rolling. (6'8" back up the hill.
there you go. At least you got par.
What was that?
You got your par.
Oh, yeah. Got in for par. All right, 18th par 5. We'll do our last flyover. Don't forget, after 18, I'll close out this 18 holes, and then we'll reset, and we'll go to number 17 at Sawgrass, where I'll take 10 shots at the hole-in-one challenge there. Gonna use the aim point they have. That's the best drive I've hit all night.
DW said, I bet a hole in one would make you forget all about the cactus.
Yes, the whole, yeah, that would. That would for sure. I'll be seeing that cactus in my sleep probably. All right, 291, 269 front. I don't think, I mean, I can't get there with 3 wood. So I think I'm better off just to lay up. Try to hit something there. Do 5 wood. All right, gives us 83 yards up to it. Land it hopefully about 79.
DW said that was a nice 5-wood shot.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. This should be a sand wedge. It goes about 80. A little offline, but not a bad shot. Left. Downhill. 19 feet.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that wasn't that much downhill. Just had a little bit of downhill to it, and the ball just kept going. Left to right, back up from 6 feet. So we're going to put it just left edge of the cup. In for par on the last. Finish with an 88. Wow. Stayed under 90, but not by much. So that's 18 holes here at Whisper Rock Lower Course. It's a very cool course. I just was hitting the ball terribly tonight, so that was frustrating. That cactus thing, not sure what that was all about. Most of the time, objects like that seem to be pretty transparent. The ball just kind of passes through. That seemed to have kind of a hitbox around it, where even when I was a little bit away from it, it still took the ball down. So live and learn, right? So anyhow, 88. We'll be revisiting these courses again at some point. I love the desert courses. I love the mountain courses as well, but the desert ones are cool too. So I'm sure we'll do this again sometime when TK's back and playing as well. Look for For Fun Golf TV streaming live Sunday nights, Monday nights, Friday nights at 7:30 Central. We're out there on all your content platforms. Look for our on-demand content. Just search for Fun Golf TV. You will find us. Appreciate everybody being on and watching. We're going to reset now and go to number 17 at Sawgrass, where I'll take 10 shots at our hole-in-one challenge, and I'll kind of talk you through that as we get there, okay? So to do this, we go to on-course practice. We're going to go up. All the TPC courses are called DPC for naming rights, and Sawgrass is called Sodgrass. We're going to tell it we just want the 17th hole. Check our settings. We got the black tee boxes, the Friday pin location, normal green firmness. We always do stemp 10 for this one. I'm not going to change that, and calm winds. So while that's loading up, I'm going to grab a quick drink.
DW asked if it's Bourbon Monday.
No, pin location. So 128.1 to the pin in this front right location. It's about 121 to clear the seawall going straight at it. If you're right, you're in the water. If you're left, you may or may not be in the water, but you may hit the seawall too. So I think the right distance is about 123. I hit one last night that was 126, hopped right in front of the pin, went right past the flag, almost hit it, and landed just behind the pin. So I think if that had been a couple yards shorter, that could have been a good one. But that's what we're trying to do. I'm going to try that with a 9-iron. I always switch between 9s and 8s, kind of depending on what I feel. I'll hit a couple with the 9. If I'm not liking it, I'll switch to the 8. Yeah, that's just short.
DW said he's been nursing a bottle of Wild Turkey Rare Breed.
Oh, I love Rare Breed. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So I like plain old 101. It's pretty good too for what it is. I haven't tried. Have you tried the 101 8-year, DW?
He has not.
I haven't either. They want too much money for it, and I mean, it's just 101. It just aged for a couple of years longer, so I don't think it's worth a bunch more money. But I'm going to go ahead and switch to the 8-iron, just not feeling 9-iron tonight. Hold the 8 on the first swing.
Josh says he's been on Dayquil, sick in bed all day.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, Josh, I know those days. Feel sorry for you. Hope you get to feeling better. Ring in the new year feeling good.
Brandon's got the same thing Josh has. Like,
that's because you should sit around in the hot tub out in the cold is why you got a cold, Brandon.
DW agrees the 101's a solid choice.
I'm not hitting anything good. So that was 6.
Josh is leaving out on the boat tomorrow. Oh.
Josh, you said you're going
Down south of Corpus Christi.
Nice.
At least it'll be a little warmer, hopefully, for you.
Yeah. It's 8. That would have been a good one if I hadn't faded it. Here's number 9. Hard to trying to take stuff off the 8, trying to get it to go 130 yards. I'm just not precise enough to say what that is. Here's number 10. Yeah, that was a good shot. It's just short.
Josh says he's never been down to Corpus on a boat, and it'll be interesting because he's taken 3 green deckhands.
Oh, yikes. Yeah. Yeah, that would be tough. So that's 10 strokes there. So that's our hole-in-one challenge in the books for tonight. Didn't get anything close. Just kind of followed the way I've been swinging all night. Just not real accurate, not real comfortable. So anyhow, appreciate everybody being on. Again, look for us streaming Sunday nights, Monday nights, Friday nights, 7:30 Central Time. We're on multiple platforms. You can find us out there. Reach out if you have any questions. We're happy to help answer questions. We have our build video pinned in our profile. You can go find it to see what we used and everything and what it costs. But certainly ask those questions. We always appreciate that. TK will be back Friday night. I haven't said it, but we're going to be playing the Ouray National Golf Course, which is a fictional course set in Ouray, Colorado. I played it today in a league. I already had it set up to play for Friday night. I played it in a league round today. It's really cool. It'll be fun. I think everybody will enjoy that. And TK again will be back for Friday night. So for For Fun Golf TV, I'm Lee. That was Sandy off mic. We appreciate you all being here.